Welcome to another episode of Nourish the Mind, guys. If you're new to this channel, peace and love, and I thank you for joining in, and I hope that you will stay. And if you have been with me for a while, thank you guys for your continuous support. And yes, so I have been out of the loop for a little while. I know, but I was busy working on a little something, a little project. So drum roll, no more time to waste. Let's jump right into it. So guys, from reading motivational and inspirational books about self-development, growth, some books on prosperity, basically books about improving oneself. So I've been reading quite a few of those books back in the past, and during this transformational journey, it has propelled me into, or inspired me rather, to create my very own book. So without further ado, this is my book that I have written. I was reading it, so that's why the marker is there. So it's called We Can Create Our Best Life. I know it sets a little, it reads different in the camera, but my name is there, Nicolette Campbell. We Can Create Our Best Life, Unleash the Magic That Lies Within. So it's now published, it's now on Amazon Kindle and also paperback. And this book is very dear to me because it's been a while since I've wanted to write a book, because for those who know me, I've been through so much, and the path that I'm on right now, if it wasn't through God's grace and mercy, to be honest, along with certain things that I've learned, to unlearn a lot of programmings that I have and relearn the right information that has now propelled me on this journey, then I don't know where I would be. I wouldn't be nowhere close to the person that I am today. I think I would be maybe a destructive person, creating havoc and chaos in the world. But I've done some work, some level of work. There's a lot more to do, so much to do. But that work that I've done on myself has propelled me to create this book. And this book is dedicated to my great-grandparents, Viola and Israel Earl, because in my later years, my teenage years, they were like a big part of inspiration to me. They were like my source of love and belonging, because it was through their relationship that I really understood what love was and what love meant. And, so there's a dedication portion right there for them. And my sister also, that encouraged me at points in my life when I just didn't want to do it or go any further. She was just always this rock and this support, and she encouraged me to finish the book. So thank you, Nikki, for your encouragement. And the book is now out, and I have the copy. I've read it a couple of times, and it's a very good book, guys. It tells you a bit about my past, my struggles. It also tells you about forgiveness, how I overcome a lot of things, and it has a lot of insights, great insights there, and great tools. It's not just a book about myself, it's a book about methods and ways and tools that I use on my very own self that propelled me on the journey that I am right now, and the person that I am becoming, that encouraged me to write this book. So you can get a copy on Amazon, whether the paperback if you want to buy it and read it, or the Kindle if you just want to download it on your phone and just read it from there. I appreciate your support. So the journey still continue, guys. We're still doing the work. It's an evolutionary work, and evolution is not something that just starts overnight and end. It's a continuous process. It continues to grow, it continues to flow, and it continues to evolve. And that is us. We are evolutionary beings internally, well, internal or external, both ways, because when you think about it, I wasn't born looking like this. When I came out of my mother's womb, I looked nothing like how I look now. So I have evolved, I have transformed, and I've molded and shaped into this person that I am. And it's the same thing goes for our inner selves. You know, we evolve from ways that we used to feel, from patterns that were destructive, or ways that wasn't supportive to our spiritual growth. We evolve from those levels, that we become like a more rounded being, a more positive person, you know, and a person that has growth and purpose and direction. That's a part of evolution. So it's all about the continuous learning and growing and evolving, and the journey continues, guys. So yeah, I'm still here, still doing the good work, still working on us. The plan, I'm just gonna speak on the book a little bit further, because the plan that I have for the book, right, I didn't just write this book. I wrote this book with a plan in mind. A part of the plan for this book is so I can introduce it, inject it in the Jamaican culture. I want this book to be promoted in Jamaica. It's a good read, not because I read it, not because I wrote it, but because it tells about the typical Jamaican struggle. For those who come from certain culture, we know that a lot of culture, we don't say these things because they're like the underbelly, so we like brush it off with how beautiful, you know, the beaches are, how warm and friendly the people are, and how great the food is. And yes, all of that is so 100% so, and I 100% love all of that. But underneath it all, underneath all of that beauty, warmth, and, you know, grace, there's something, there's a brokenness under that. There's a culture of broken people. And when I say broken people, I'm talking about people that are coming up in broken homes. There's a lot of broken homes, which creates a lot of broken children into society, that eventually mold and shape by their surrounding, and they become destructive individuals. A lot of young men, a lot of young women I have known personally. Some I've grown up with, some I've heard about them, and I've read a lot of stories. And it's become like a part of the culture, a part of the society, because a lot of these homes have children growing up in them, where you have parents injecting all these negativity a lot of times, all these destructive words a lot of times. And the homes, to be honest, a lot of times, many of them are not ideal. They're not healthy. They're not healthy for spiritual growth. And then you have these children now, you send them off, go to school, learn, be the best that you can be, you know, and you drill them to be this soldier, you drill them to be this great person, but the foundation is so weak, because there's nothing solid that the kids can stand on. There is no love, there is no positivity, there is no encouragement, there is no what should I say, no, there is no support, strong support, in terms of their spiritual growth, in terms of their well-being, and in terms of their dreams. It's not strong. And then you have these children now that you send out now to learn, and to learn on top of all of that weakness, and then you expect them now to go out in society and create a strong society. That is impossible. So that's where this book comes in, because it tells about my unique journey of being a person from a broken home myself, and being a person that struggled for years with the negative programming, the wrong programmings, the wrong teachings that I had. And I was supposed to go out and live my best life with all these wrong teachings that was there, that I was unaware of, you know, and doing the work. So this book is important. My hope is to get it promoted. Hopefully I can get it in schools and so forth, so kids can read it, so kids can relate to what it is to grow up in a home where, you know, it's easy for you to take the wrong path, but to show them that there is a better way. You know, they don't have to become a statistic They don't have to become a victim. You know, they can choose to unlearn things that's not beneficial to them and relearn things that will propel them on the path that is right and just. So I'm not gonna make this video very long, guys. I'm just showing the book and telling you guys the plans for the book, and you know, and as we continue to evolve and grow together, I wish us all the best. Until next time, peace and love. Love you all.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'd make me feel less. Something in my